Welcome to Two Sports. I'm Jack Pohl. The front row for the Daytona 500 was set last weekend. The rest of the field, well, that fell in line this afternoon with the Budweiser duel. Danica Patrick already secured the pole for the Great American Race, led the charge at the green flag this afternoon. She would finish 17th in the first of two 150-mile races, but held the top spot for Sunday. Now, late in the duel, Denny Hamlin, watch this, he's going to get a little loose, and that's bad news for Carl Edwards, who's in the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, in the end, it was Kevin Harvick making it 2 for 2 at Speed Weeks by winning the first duel. Harvick held off Greg Biffle. The drivers also finished 1-2 in last Saturday night's exhibition race. Now Harvick goes for the ultimate first-place finish coming up on Sunday.
Well, I think the biggest thing was the fact that the cars were definitely a little bit freer. My car was a little bit free up off the corner, but man, the way that the draft worked out, you really had to be precise on timing, because if you weren't, you'd get hung out.
I feel like what I really need to do is go on down to Harvick's bus tonight and figure out what the heck he's got going on, because he's got it figured out this year here. So good job to him.
Well, in the second duel, Danica Patrick wishing her boyfriend Ricky Stenhouse Jr. the best of luck. But at the checkered flag in this one, it was Kyle Busch holding off Casey Kane. Getting to the checkered flag first, the field for the Great American Race is now set. As we told you, Danica Patrick and Jeff Gordon will sit on the front row, followed by today's winners, Kevin Harvick and Kyle Busch. Greg Biffle and Casey Kane will start in the third row, followed by Juan Pablo Montoya and Austin Dillon, who, by the way, earned his first ever spot in the Daytona 500. To the hardwood, where the Flyers are hoping last weekend's win over Xavier was the start of a big finish. UD will play its next two on the road, beginning with a trip to UMass on Saturday.
You know, you're fighting for your life, so to speak, with every win, every game being big. That the opportunity last week to finish the Xavier game in good fashion gives us confidence to practice this week. And, you know, every game's a big one. So right now we're going to UMass, and they're a very talented team, and we're going to have to be at our best. We've struggled on the road, and, you know, I think our guys right now have to be locked in a little bit to go on the road here and play a little better.
Well, the Flyer women slipped past St. Bonaventure on the road tonight, 67-63. 14th ranked Dayton improves to 23-1. That includes 11-0 mark in the Atlantic 10. UD will host Temple on Sunday afternoon. Well, across town, just as the Horizon League heats up to a great finish, the Raiders are forced to play an out-of-conference game against Evansville at the Nutter Center on Saturday. It's all part of the bracket busters, but the end result really won't have much effect on either team. It's not busting any bracket by any means. That leaves Billy Donlin wishing he could focus more on his final two Horizon League games.
The responsibility is to try to beat Evansville on Saturday at 2 o'clock and to continue to get better. Would I like to not have this game Saturday and have 4 or 5 days to prepare for UIC? Absolutely. And so would I think many of my coaching brethren. But we play the game, and we're excited to play against a very, very good Evansville team.
Well, the Reds can't wait to see their ace, Johnny Cueto, get back on the mound, but they want to make sure when he does, it's in a Cincinnati uniform. Today, the Reds blocked Cueto from pitching for the Dominican Republic in next month's World Baseball Classic. Cueto strained his right oblique 8 pitches in the last year's divisional series against the Giants and hasn't pitched since. Cueto was 19-9 with a 2.78 earned run average, but he is expected to be 100% healthy in time for opening day. The Boston Red Sox took on Northeastern University in a very first exhibition game of the spring. The college team posed with Big Papi David Ortiz. Then the Bo Sox Joel Hanrahan struck out 2 in the first inning. He only allowed 1 hit in the game. That helped the Red Sox cruise to a 3-0 victory in that one. High school girls basketball tonight. Fairmont advances to the next round. They beat Butler in a big, big way. Don't be surprised if you keep seeing Fairmont on the winning side of the ledger for a few more weeks.
Yeah, they've been good for years.
Yeah, they have a great team again this year.
All right, thank you, Jack.